think I was embarrassing with them, wasn't I?
Hey everyone, welcome to 2015, aka the year of hoverboards, the flying car, and the year we have to look for a younger version of Michael J. Fox. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, go find your parents' copy of Back to the Future 2, a working VCR, and meet me back here. Oh wait. You done? Welcome to my first Happy Thursday of the New Year's, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed your holiday. I know I did. I was gone for a while, I know, because of the holidays, and I visited my family in Connecticut. But now I'm back. You don't have to worry. I'll be here every Thursday, hopefully, unless something else happens, but I should be here, I promise. Now, this week's topic, as you should know already, we are talking about everything that has to do with the new year, and instead of doing stuff that involves like resolutions or stuff that I like doing like last year or this year, I thought I'd focus more on all things entertainment, like movies or anything else like concerts that are going on this year that I'm looking forward to. And I know a lot of you will be looking forward to these as well, so we can all sit around the campfire and talk together. So go grab your popcorn and meet me back here. I'm going to be going in order by month. So first off we have January, of course. I'm not really excited for a lot of movies that are coming out in January. I don't really even know of any. I know Into the Woods came out like around Christmas time, and I haven't seen it yet, so that's one movie I do want to see. I heard it's good from some people. Other people said it's kind of iffy, but I'm excited to see it. Other than that, the end of the month, I'm going to see one of my favorite comedians was Jen Whitney Cummings. She is so funny. You have to go check her out. She's really hilarious. She's up there in my top 5 with like Aziz Ansari, Gabriel Iglesias, Daniel Tosh, around those rankings. So if you haven't heard of her, one of her things is on Netflix. Go find it. I'm sure you'll love it. Now I know I'm going to get a lot of judgment for this next one, but in February, you have to know, 50 Shades of Grey is coming out, and I am so excited. Like, you can't even understand. That book was amazing. And I know a lot of you guys think that it's all about sex and this guy who's overly obsessed with this easily submissive girl, and it's just softcore porn. No. No. It is by far one of my favorite books, and I do like a bunch of other books. It's not just that one. I usually don't like mainstream books, actually. I hated Twilight, not a big fan of Divergent. I love The Hunger Games. Jen did get me into that, but other than that, I try to find books that a lot of people don't know of. But I was at a party with my mom's friends, and they were all talking about it, and I got curious, of course, so I downloaded it on my Kindle, and it all kind of went downhill from there. I became obsessed. I'm sorry. I love it. I can't wait for it. And the love story that they share is beautiful. You should try to read it if you're over the age of 18. If you're not, then wait, I guess. That's not your kind of book. But if you are, give it a chance before you try to down it, honestly. Now in March, there's not a lot of movies again that I'm excited for, but I am going to see Ariana Grande at Madison Square Garden with Katie. Oh, I'm so excited. She is queen. I know people probably think she's like a diva and stuck up or whatever. She might be. I'm not going to argue with that. Never met her in my life. But she has great music and great style, and I love her. And you can't deny girl can sing. There is one more movie I'm kind of excited for in March, so I'm looking forward to Cinderella. Not ecstatic for it because Into the Woods just came out. Cinderella was in that. And live adaptations of Disney movies, they do alright. So I'm excited to see what it's going to be about. I hope it's good. I'm giving it some hope there, but I'm not over the moon for it. Like, if I miss it in theaters, I'm not going to be that upset on it. Now for April. April, honestly, 0 movies that I'm excited to see. I did look up all the movies that are coming out in 2015, and not one of them sounded interesting. But I am planning on taking Jen to see Phantom of the Opera on Broadway because I haven't seen a Broadway movie in years, and she saw Wicked a little while ago. She likes Broadway too, and it's one of my favorite musicals. I have seen the movie, so I want to go see it really bad. And now for my favorite part of the year coming up is May, and if you don't know what I'm excited for in May, I'll give you a hint. May is always one of my favorite months, not just because it's my birthday, and I mean, who doesn't love their birth month, but there's always a Marvel movie coming out in May. Always. Last year it was Spider-Man 2, the year before that it was Iron Man 3. I love Marvel. Not as much as DC. DC will always come first, but I love Marvel, and I love the Avengers. What they did with the first one, it was by far one of my favorite action films ever. And I know I'm wearing Captain America hat only because I don't have my own snapback. They usually don't look that great on me, except today I think I'm rocking it. But my brother has a bunch, and his favorite Captain America. Mine is Iron Man. I have the poster over there and everything. but I can't wait. It's by far one of my favorites there is. And if you've seen the trailer for it, you know it's gonna be kick-ass. Another movie that's coming out in May that I'm excited for is Pitch Perfect 2. The first one was so funny, and I did like the music in it. It was a little bit cheesy, but it was really funny. And now we're moving on to June, and one big thing I'm excited for in June is Jurassic World. As a kid of the 90s, Jurassic Park was one of my favorite movies. I was pretty young when it came out, but I still loved it. My sister would hide behind the couch, and I'd be sitting there like, oh my god, this is awesome. Probably what started my love for action movies. But when I heard they were making Jurassic World, I freaked out. A lot of people are saying it's gonna look like it's gonna tank, but I don't think so. I think it's gonna do pretty well. I'm holding out hope for it, so here's hoping. Then in July, another Marvel movie is coming out, Ant-Man, and it has Paul Rudd, arguably one of the funniest actors of our time. I can't wait for that either. I don't really know that much about it. I've heard bits and pieces, but I am still excited to go see it, probably with Jen, because we see all our Marvel movies together. And then in August, there wasn't much that really jumped out at me. The only thing I guess I'm excited to see is Fantastic Four, but to me it's another thing with Spider-Man. The old ones hold such a near and dear place in my heart, especially with Tobey Maguire for Spider-Man. I don't know if I want to watch a new version of it. It's not like it came out that long ago. Yeah, it was cheesy, but I liked it. I mean, I know I should like Susan Storm because my name is Savannah Storm, and I do love Fantastic Four, so I am excited for that. But again, the only actor that I really know about in it is the guy from Footloose, and he was in Divergent, I think. I don't know his name, but I know he's going to be in it. He's the only one that I recognize, and some other Kate girl, I think, in the lineup. But it's another Cinderella thing. I'm not really excited to see it, but I will see it just to have my own judgment for it first before I say I hate it. But yeah, I'm not really excited for it. September, I'm excited for nothing. Absolutely nothing. October is another month where there was like no movies that looked interesting, but it is the month of New York Comic Con. I have gone 2 years in a row now. The first year I didn't do a cosplay, I just kind of went as myself. Last year I went as Harley Quinn, and Jen was Poison Ivy, my sister was Catwoman, and Katie was Batman, Batgirl, whatever she was in a onesie. But it was fun to cosplay. We're going to do it again this year. We want to get the 3-day passes this year so we can go more. 2 of the days we want to cosplay. It's going to be a secret what we're cosplaying about, but I will give you a hint. I will be painted blue and Jen will be painted pink, so it's going to be fun. And then we move over to November, and we're going to have Mockingjay Part 2. Part 1. I can't even. I cried a lot. Jen cried more. She was like a blubbering idiot, which made me laugh. The acting was so amazing. The theatricality was great. I mean, Sam Claflin and Finnick Odair, can't go wrong there. I'm not really a Peeta fan, not really a Gale fan. They're kind of there. Honestly, if I was in the Hunger Games, I'd probably kill Peeta first because he's fucking annoying, dragging his ass along with me everywhere I go. I'd rather have Finnick, sorry. Annie, you're lucky. And then December, again, nothing. Like, usually December is the month where something cool comes out because it comes around Christmas time. But I didn't see anything except, oh, I know, Star Wars. I'm not a Star Wars fan. Sorry. Star Wars, Star Trek never caught my attention. I always liked superheroes more. So, all the Star Wars fans that I just crushed your hopes and dreams, I'm truly sorry, but it's just not my thing. And now, since we're done through all the entertainment stuff, typical New Year's fashion, I'd like to read off some goals that I have for this year. I don't like calling them resolutions because I feel like if you call it that, you're never going to do it. So I'm going to call them a goal. The first one is write in my journal more. I have kept journals over the past, and they maybe had like a couple days filled in, but I got this really nice one from my friend Andy for Christmas, so I want to put more use into it and actually write down more ideas for my videos or just whatever happened throughout the day. I feel like it'd be more to get in touch with myself, because over last year I feel like I lost myself a little bit. I want to find her again, as cheesy as that sounds. Number 2, I want to finish writing a novel. Now, if you know me, you know I've tried to write many novels before, and I haven't finished one. I want to try to finish one this year. I know everybody who knows me are probably laughing watching this, like, oh yeah, she's going to finish one this year. I'm going to do it. Just watch. Number 3, I want to be healthier, and I know this is everybody and their mother's New Year's resolution every year, But I don't mean like just get skinnier. I mean full on healthy, exercise more, eat better, take better care of my skin, everything that needs to be done so I can feel healthier and better about myself. That's the ultimate goal there, not just to be a skinny model, just to be able to look at myself in the mirror and say I like that person. I think this should be everybody's goal, honestly, and we should try to reach it. Number 4 kind of goes along with that. I just want to try not to be so hard on myself. Over the last couple years, I didn't like who I was. I didn't like looking in the mirror at myself at all. I still kind of don't, but I want to change that and build up more confidence so I'm able to talk to people more, because I have this thing where I don't like talking to people because I feel like the minute they look at me, they're judging me, and I don't want to feel that way anymore. And the 5th one is kind of a surprise I wanted to talk about. I want to start my own YouTube channel. I think it's going to be more based off of makeup, but I also want to do some other things like collabs and stuff on there. Just fun stuff to put myself out there besides this channel. I still will be here though. Every Thursday you'll see my face. But I want to make my own channel. I'll give you the deets when it actually does happen. But it will be happening soon. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed watching the video if you're still here. If you did and you are still watching, give us a thumbs up down below and let me know what your New Year's resolution is this year. Or what you're looking forward to seeing. Is it anything that I mentioned, or is it something else that you're excited to see or do this year? Let me know down below. And also, if you want to see more of mine or all the other beautiful faces here on Borderline Lives, don't forget to subscribe. As always, I love you guys. Stay savvy. Bye.